Hello, everyone, and welcome to Trivia Night. How's everyone doing today? As always, I have to spend 20 minutes adjusting my microphone to figure out how I like it best. I still want you guys to be able to see me, but I still want you guys to hear some ASMR, right? So here we are. Suppose that will do. So who is here today? How is everyone doing? I'm doing really nice. We had a fun day today where we did our electronics recycling. Hey Ditto, we're knee deep in spring cleaning here, and we had a lot of old electronics that had been sitting around. So we got them properly recycled today, and it was an adventure of we went to the place where Google told us they did electronics recycling. We got there, they said they did not do electronics recycling, but this other place does. Hey JJ, I'm so glad you're feeling better. I've been thinking about you all week. I'm so glad that you're here and feeling better. Get well soon, JJ. They told us that this place on the other end of town does electronics recycling. We get there, and there's a big sign in the window saying they relocated to like an even further part away from town. So we spent like an hour driving around, but we eventually found it, and we got our electronics properly recycled. So that was really cool. If you have just joined, please give this stream a little thumbs up. Just because it spreads the video around YouTube. The algorithm likes thumbs up, and the more the video spreads around YouTube, the more people can join us and play with us. So I'd really appreciate it if you did that. So if you guys are ready, I can start us off with a little warm-up quiz. So here's what I did for this first quiz. I spent a lot of time, hey Dan, buenos noches. I spend a lot of time on Encyclopedia Britannica for my research for my channels, and I found they have a whole page of quizzes. So I've been having a lot of fun there, trying to figure out if I can make those into videos or not. And what I did was I took their quiz from their most favorite questions from their quizzes, compiled them into one quiz. I rewrote a bunch of them so I can give them to you. Hey, Darren. A lot of these questions, however, are very easy for my amazing trivia people. These are going to be some pretty easy ones. So it's kind of like a who answers first. Hey, Dr. Pickle. And weirdly, a lot of them are about state capitals. Hello, Paulino. I am doing well, thank you. So I hope you saw my role play that I did, because a lot of that knowledge will come in handy today, because there's an absurd amount of U.S. state capital questions, and some about Indian states too. Really interesting. Hey, Eric. God natt. Savgot. I hope I said that well. I have a video, I'm looking at my calendar, about Norway in 2 weeks, so look forward to that, Eric. Okay, JJ. Okay, so let's get into it. Number one, Wellington is the capital of which country? Wellington is the capital of which country? Wellington is the capital of New Zealand. Good job to Dr. Pickle. Got the first question of the day. Jay's here. LK's here. Yep, Dr. Pickle gets the first one of Trivia Night. The answer is New Zealand. New Zealand. Number two. On what river can you find the Three Gorges Dam? On what river can you find the Three Gorges Dam? Gorges Dam. The Three Gorges Dam. The Three Gorges Dam. Oh. LK got it first. It is the Yangtze. I just remember that, JJ. I was like, wait a second. It's taking a while for them to answer. And I'm like, I'm not on live. Yes, LK got that one first. It is the Yangtze River. Good job to LK. The answer is the Yangtze River in China. Number 3. Now listen carefully to this one. India shares borders with 6 countries. They are Pakistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, and which other country? So India shares borders with Pakistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, and what other country? Again, that's Pakistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, and LK got it. It is Myanmar. Good job to LK, 2 in a row. The answer is Myanmar. Myanmar. Question number 4. What is the capital of Kentucky? What is the capital of Kentucky? Kentucky, 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 Kentucky. And that's not it, Ditto. That is not it. That's not it either, Jay. Kentucky. JJ got it. It is Frankfurt. Good job to JJ. The answer is Frankfurt. Frankfurt. My trick to remembering that, I didn't mention in my role play, is Kentucky. Of course, you think Kentucky Fried Chicken. Frankfurt's, you think beef franks. That's 2 different meats. Franks and KFC. You have a barbecue. That's my trick. All right. Question number 5. What capital city was formerly called Christiania? What capital city was formerly called Christiania? Capital city. And Eric got it. Our Norseman. The answer is Oslo. Good job to Eric. The answer is Oslo. Up in Norway. And like I said, Norway is coming up next month on my channel and my ASMR around the world. So look forward to that. Question number 6. What is the capital of Iceland? What is the capital of Iceland? Iceland. What's the capital of Iceland? Iceland. And Dr. Pickle got it. It is Reykjavik. Good job to Dr. Pickle for getting it first. The answer is Reykjavik. Question number 7. In which country can you find Gdansk? In which country can you find a city called Gdansk? Gdansk. And Eric got it. It is Poland. Good job to Eric for getting it first. The answer is Poland. Question number 8. And listen a little carefully to this one. It says the peak of Mont Blanc is located in which country? The peak of Mont Blanc is located in which country? Because Mont Blanc very famously sits on the border of 2 countries, so the peak is in France. Good job to Eric for getting this one. The answer is France. Good job, Eric. The answer is France. The peak is in France. All right, listen. This is another borders one. Eric has been there. That's so cool, Eric. I'm jealous. And listen carefully to this one. Thailand is bordered by 4 countries. They are Myanmar, Cambodia, Laos, and which other country? Thailand is bordered by Myanmar, Cambodia, Laos, and which other country? Thailand. It is Malaysia. Good job to Dan. The answer is Malaysia. Thailand is bordered by Myanmar, Cambodia, Laos, and Malaysia. Not by Vietnam because of Cambodia and Laos. Question number 10. What is the capital of Florida? What is the capital of the U.S. state of Florida? Florida. What's the capital of Florida? And LK got it in Tallahassee. Good job too, LK. Throwing in some extra S's, but that's okay. The answer is Tallahassee. Tallahassee. Tallahassee, Florida. It's okay. I accept typos. It's fine. No, Dan, it is Tallahassee. Believe it or not, it is Tallahassee. Way farther north than Miami. Miami's down at the tip of Florida. Tallahassee's up by the border with Georgia, where it's not as swampy, but still really humid. Question number 11. What is the capital of Slovenia? What is the capital of Slovenia? What is Slovenia's capital city? Slovenia. And Dan got it. It is Ljubljana. Good job to Dan. The answer is Ljubljana. Ljubljana. Hey, Bodacious. Good to see you. It is Ljubljana. 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 Number 12. Yeah, I really want to go there someday. I really want to go to Slovenia in general. My sister and I were planning a hypothetical European tour, and I was like, we gotta go to Slovenia. That has to be on the list. Next question. What city was the capital of Russia for over 200 years before being replaced by Moscow? What was the capital of Russia before it was Moscow? And Ditto got this one first. It is St. Petersburg. Good job to Ditto for getting it first. The answer is St. Petersburg. St. Petersburg. St. Petersburg. Question number 13. What is India's smallest state by area? What is India's smallest state by area? India's smallest state. India's smallest state. And Ditto got this one too. It is Goa. Congrats to Ditto for getting this next question 2 in a row. The answer is Goa. Goa, Goa. Question number 14. What is the capital of Maryland? What is the capital of the U.S. state of Maryland? Maryland, Maryland. And Ditto got this one also. It is Annapolis. Good job to Ditto. The answer is Annapolis. Annapolis, 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 Annapolis. Question number 15. This one has 2 answers, so please put both in one line of chat. Otherwise, the answers are going to be popping up everywhere. Hey, Alex, welcome, welcome. So just put both answers in one chat. Besides the Italian peninsula, what are the 2 other great peninsulas of Europe? Besides the Italian peninsula, what are the 2 other great peninsulas of Europe? While you guys type that out, I'm going to take a sip of my energy drink. 1 second. And Dan got that one first. It is the Iberian and the Balkan Peninsula. Good job to Dan. The answer is the Iberian Peninsula and the Balkan Peninsula. Is Scandinavia considered a peninsula? I think it might be too big to be a peninsula. I don't know. Educate me if you choose. Next one's an easy one. Oh, don't worry, Eric. You're doing fantastic. You speak English much better than I speak Norwegian, so don't worry, Eric. You're doing great. What is the capital of San Marino? What is the capital of San Marino? San Marino. What's the capital of San Marino? And Ditto got it first. It is San Marino. Good job to Ditto for getting it first. The capital of San Marino is San Marino. Next question. In which country can you find Pretoria? Yeah, Alex, it's just basic questions I got from quizzes from Encyclopedia Britannica. Hello, Pigeon. Pretoria, the city of Pretoria. And Alex got it first. It is South Africa. Good job to Alex for getting it first. The answer is South Africa. 2 people said Australia. Is there a Pretoria in Australia? Was it bigger than the Pretoria in South Africa? Okay. I don't know. Okay. Ditto, you're not dumb. It's okay. Everyone, even I get trivia questions wrong. It's fine. Next question. Which country's capital city comes from the word Dakar, the Wolof word for tamarind tree? What capital city comes from the word Dakar, the Wolof word for tamarind tree? Tamarind tree, tamarind tree. And it is Senegal. Good job to JJ. The answer is Senegal. I think Eric was trying to say it, but I'm not sure. Maybe that's how you say it in Norwegian. I'm not sure. Dan, I'm pretty sure Melbourne is in Victoria. Dr. Pickle will correct me. But yes, the answer is Senegal. Senegal, Senegal, Senegal. Next question. What is the capital of Cuba? What is the capital of Cuba? Cuba, 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 Cuba. What's the capital of Cuba? Cuba, Cuba. And Eric got it first. It is Havana. Good job to Eric for getting it first. The answer is Havana. Havana, Havana. At least that's how we say it in English. I'm sure that's not at all how they say it in Cuba. But in English, we say Havana. Next question. What capital city is located on the Chao Phraya River? What capital city is located on the Chao Phraya River? Don't worry, Eric, it's fine. The capital city is located on the Chao Phraya River. And Alex got it first. It is Bangkok. Good job to Alex for getting it first. The answer is Bangkok. Bangkok, Bangkok. Next question. What Indian city is the capital of 2 states? What Indian city is the capital of 2 states? Did you know there was such a way to have a capital of 2 states? Isn't that wild? It is not Mumbai. It is not Delhi. Delhi is just the capital of India, period. It is Chandigarh. Good job to Ditto for getting it. The answer is Chandigarh. 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 Good job, Ditto, for getting it first. Next question. What is the capital of Illinois? What is the capital of the U.S. state of Illinois? Illinois. Illinois. What's the capital of the U.S. state of Illinois? It is not Chicago. It is Springfield. Good job to Bodacious for getting it first. The answer is Springfield. It's a common misconception that it's Chicago because Chicago is absolutely a massive, massive city, but the capital is Springfield. I'm pretty sure that most major cities in the U.S. are not capital cities. I think maybe Boston would be like one of the few major cities. Yeah, Dan, that's how I remember it. I just have to think of The Simpsons. You've got it. The capital is Springfield. Next question. Which country was formerly known as Gold Coast? Which country was formerly known as Gold Coast? Gold Coast, Gold Coast, Gold Coast, Gold Coast, Gold Coast. What country used to be called the Gold Coast? And Alex got it. It is Ghana. Good job to Alex for getting it first. The answer is Ghana, 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 Ghana. Next question. What is the capital of the Democratic Republic of the Congo? What is the capital of the DRC? What's the capital of the Democratic Republic of the Congo? And Caus Australis, I think I'm just going to call you Australis. It is Kinshasa. Good job to Australis. The answer is Kinshasa, Kinshasa, Kinshasa. This next one, I'm so excited because I am going to this place on Friday. What is the capital of Nevada? What's the capital of Nevada? I'm going to go there on Friday. I'm going to try to film a video for you guys. Depends on what we find. And Bodacious got it. It is Carson City. Good job to Bodacious for getting it first. The answer is Carson City. My sister and I are going to go there, just spend the day, and just see what's there, because we don't know other than a museum that we're going to visit. We're excited. Next question. What is the longest river in Asia? Pardon me. Yeah, I'll try to see what I find there and see if I can make it into a video for you guys. What's the longest river in Asia? It's not the Yellow. I think Yellow is number 2. What's the longest river? And JJ got it. It is the Yangtze. Good job to JJ. The answer is the Yangtze River. The Yangtze River. Yangtze River. Next question. What is the highest active volcano in Europe? Pigeon, it goes by my chat, and other people got it before your chat came up. So what happens when everyone types in the answer at the same time? Someone's got to be it. And Alex got it. It is Etna. Good job to Alex for getting it first. It is Mount Etna. Etna, Etna, Etna. Mount Etna is the highest active volcano in Europe. Knowing Mount Etna, it's probably erupting at this very moment. Next question. What is the capital of Alaska? What is the capital of Alaska in the USA? What is the capital of Alaska? And Bodacious got it first. It is Juneau. Good job to Bodacious for getting it first. The answer is Juneau. Juneau. Good job, all you guys spelling it right. That's one of the tricky ones to spell, isn't it? Did I write it on the whiteboard during my roleplay? No, I think I did. Juneau. Yeah, I did. Juneau. Next question, on the same vein. What is the capital of Hawaii? Yeah, that sounds like something I would do. What is the capital of Hawaii? I was so nervous filming that. I don't remember half the things I said. I found out when I was editing the video. And Bodacious got it first. It is Honolulu. Good job to Bodacious for getting it first. And good job to everyone for getting it. It looks like everybody answered that one correctly. The answer is Honolulu. 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 Next question. In which body of water can you find the Channel Islands? In which body of water can you find the Channel Islands? Yeah, I've heard that Honolulu is like the most like American. It's not like Hawaiian, But yeah, and Alex got it. I'm going to give that to you. It is the English Channel. Good job to Alex for getting it first. The answer is the English Channel. The English Channel. Thank you, Dr. Pickle. It's the English Channel. Next question. What is the capital of North Dakota? What is the capital of North Dakota? North Dakota. North Dakota. And Bodacious got that one. It is Bismarck. Good job to Bodacious for getting it first. The answer is Bismarck. 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 On the same vein, what is the capital of Colorado? What is the capital of Colorado? The one rare times where the biggest city in the state is the capital. What's the capital of Colorado? And Pigeon got that one first. It is Denver. Good job to Pigeon for getting it first. The answer is Denver. Denver, Denver, Denver. It is Denver. Next question. Which country's capital city is Bangkok? Which country's capital city is Bangkok? Bangkok, Bangkok. And Ditto got it first. It is Thailand. Good job to Ditto for getting it first. Looks like everybody, but good job, everyone. The answer is Thailand. Thailand. I told you this one would be easy. Next question. Naypyidaw is the capital of which country? Naypyidaw is the capital of which country? Naypyidaw. Naypyidaw. Naypyidaw is the capital of which country? Naypyidaw. Naypyidaw. No, Bodacious, that's Maputo. It's pretty close. But Ditto got it. It's Myanmar. Good job to Ditto. The answer is Myanmar. Myanmar. Next question. There's so many, like the next bunch of ones are all about capitals. What is the capital of Bulgaria? That's okay, Bodacious, you're fine. What's the capital of Bulgaria? Bulgaria. And Bodacious got it first. It is Sofia. Good job to Bodacious. The answer is Sofia. Sofia. It is like really loud outside. Oh my gosh. You guys can't see. It looks like a bright light, but it is snowing like crazy outside. I knew something was happening out there. I wish you guys could see, but the sun's too bright. There's snow pouring down. That's really cool. Okay, moving on. What is the capital of Fiji? I'm in Nevada, Pigeon. I'm in Reno, Nevada. What's the capital of Fiji? Fiji, Fiji, Fiji. And Emro is here. You got it. It is Suva. Good job to Emro for getting it first. The answer is Suva. Suva, Suva, Suva. I'm living in Nevada, but I have lived my whole life in California. I just moved out here a few months ago. So I've never seen snow until I moved here in November. So snow is still really exciting because I've literally never seen snow coming from the sky before moving here. So it's still really exciting to me. Next question. Ryan's moving right now. I'm sorry and congratulations. Moving is terrible, but once you're all settled, it's great. Bodacious is in Texas, so you really get snow. That's true. Next question. I lost my place. Oh, there we go. Windhoek is the capital of which country? Windhoek is the capital of which country? Windhoek. Windhoek. And Bodacious got it. It is Namibia. Good job to Bodacious. The answer is Namibia. Namibia's capital is Windhoek. Namibia. Darren says it snows and it stops raining in the UK. That's true. Next question. What is the capital of Moldova? What is the capital of Moldova? Oh, Miguel, let me try to read that. That looks like Portuguese. 1 a.m. Oh, I'm terrible with Portuguese. I'm sorry, Miguel. But Alex got that one first. It is Chisinau. Good job to Alex. The answer is Chisinau. A squirrel is here. Hello, hello. Good to see you again. And there's Alex spelling it correctly for us over in Romania. Not too close, but not too far from Moldova. The answer is Chisinau. Next question. What is the capital of Gujarat? Thanks, Dan. What's the capital of the Indian state of Gujarat? Gujarat. An Indian state question instead of an American state question for once. What's the capital of Gujarat? It's not that, Alex. Yeah, me too, Bodacious. I figure as I go through my series, we're going to go over the history of every Indian state eventually, so we'll learn a lot more then, but I feel like I really need to brush up on them all. Not New Delhi. That's just the capital of India in general. And it looks like Ditto got it. It's Gandhinagar. Good job, too, Ditto. The answer is Gandhinagar. 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 Next question. In ancient times, what country was called Svythiod? I'm not sure how you say it. I think that's how the Romans spelled it. Gandhi, Indira, or the man himself? Probably the man himself. Or some other Gandhi, because Gandhi is a really, really common surname in India. So maybe another Gandhi, I do not know, but probably most likely Mahatma Gandhi, right? In ancient times, what country was called Svythiod? Svythiod. Svythiod. Not Egypt. Egypt gets its name from the Greeks. That's not what they called it in Egypt. So in ancient times, they called Egypt. Yeah. Ditto got it. It is Sweden. Good job to Ditto. The answer is Sweden. Apparently, it's that root word where we got the original word in Swedish for Sweden. It's like the root word for a root word. Apparently, I had to look up what that one meant. Okay, turning the page. Oh my gosh, that's right. I left a note. My brother-in-law really, really wanted you guys to answer a poll. So I'm going to make it real quick. There's no context for this poll. You must just pick whichever answer feels correct to you. He asked me to do this last week and I forgot, and he was really sad. So pick one. No pressure. Just pick one of these and don't ask what it means. Just pick one. And I'm going to ask the next question because it's really easy. What is the capital of China? What is the capital of China? What's the capital of China? China. What's the capital of China? And Dr. Pickle got it first. It is Beijing. Good job to Dr. Pickle. The answer is Beijing. Beijing. Ooh, the poll keeps going to 50-50. I'm going to leave it up for a little longer. Just pick one, no context. I'll explain it once the poll ends. Next question. What ancient city, I suppose, was once known as Philadelphia? How about this? What Middle Eastern city was once known as Philadelphia? How about that? What Middle Eastern city was once known as Philadelphia? All right. And Leah got it. It is Amman. Good job to Leah. The answer is Amman in Jordan. The answer is Amman. All right, looks like everyone who wants to vote has voted. So it looks like the answer is kittens, which the whole point of that poll was my brother-in-law said that for my birthday in August, he's going to get me a pet, and whatever the chat picked would be the pet. So it looks like I'm getting a kitten. Where's the results? My chat froze. Trying to pull them up. If you can all go to 3 world cities, which one would you pick? It says Bodacious. All right, Tokyo, Seoul, and Tokyo, Seoul, and I would go to, well, only because I had plans to go there in 2020 before everything happened. So I really wanted. Thank you, Gonzalo. That's very sweet. Gracias. Probably I would pick maybe like Montreal or something. Philadelphia is a Greek name because that area used to be Alexander the Greated, let's see. Alexander rolled through there. So let me see. Frogs got 38%. Kittens got 61%. That means I get a kitten for my birthday. The Ptolemies. The Ptolemies were Egypt, but I can see them controlling Jordan not too far away. Next question. Hey, Lionheart. Good to see you. Next question. What is the capital of Afghanistan? What is the capital of Afghanistan? Afghanistan. What's the capital of Afghanistan? Afghanistan. And a squirrel got it first. It is Kabul. Good job to a squirrel for getting it first. The answer is Kabul. See now, JJ, as much as I love frogs, like you can see carefully turn my frogs up there. I want a kitten so bad. I've been dreaming about getting kittens. As you know, my kitty cat passed away last year. He's my best friend, so I still really miss him, and I think getting a new kitten would really help. So I really want a kitten as much as I love frogs. Next question. What is the capital of Mississippi? What is the capital of Mississippi? Mississippi. What will you name the kitty? 1 second, Emerald. Bodacious got it first. It would be Jackson. Good job to Bodacious. The answer is Jackson. Jackson, Jackson, Jackson. I've only thought of girl names for a kitty. I've thought of either Diana or Junko. Junko came to me in a dream. I had dreamed I had a kitten named Junko, and I was like, well, that's it. But I've been kind of leaning more toward the name Diana. But yeah, hey, Marcus. Bodacious has 2 cats named Leo and Murphy. That's really sweet. I like that. Okay, there's 3 more questions in this. Darren's a nice name for a kitten. I mean, it's not bad. 3 more questions in this quiz, and then we're going to move on to Ginger Joe. Alex has 3 cats. I'm jealous. What is the capital of Dominica? What is the capital of the Caribbean island nation? Dominica. Dominica. The cat should be Ginger Joe. Hold that thought. Bodacious got it first. Also, the answer is Rousseau. Good job to Bodacious for getting it first. The answer is Rousseau. Rousseau. Darren got a dog last week. Congratulations, Darren. I've been thinking about getting dogs too, but I feel like dogs would be a little overwhelming for the family that I live with. So I think cats are easier than dogs, to be honest. Dogs are like crazy toddlers. Alex has 2 dogs too. Lucky Alex, you have so many animals. I'm not going to name the cat Ginger Joe because there is only one Ginger Joe. There cannot be another. Next question. What is the world's highest capital? Lionheart's neighbor is Jack Russell, 17 years old. Amazing. They can live so long. Darren got a Maltese. That is adorable. What sweet, sweet little dogs. And Dan got this one first. It is La Paz. Good job to Dan for getting it first. The answer is La Paz. La Paz. La Paz. All right, and last question in this quiz before we move on to Ginger Joe's adventures this week. In which country can you find the Mekong River Delta? In which country can you find the Mekong River Delta? Delta, Delta, Delta. The Mekong River Delta. And a squirrel got it first. It is Vietnam. Good job to a squirrel. The answer is Vietnam. Vietnam. All right. This Ginger Joe quiz, let me know what you think of it, because it was really hard to make for some reason, and I feel like it's too easy. So I feel like effort and difficulty should be balanced, but tell me what you think. A squirrel's been on a boat in the Mekong. That's amazing. What an experience. So this quiz is called That's a No, Ginger Joe. So what is happening is that Ginger Joe has some plans to travel, but he has got one thing fantastically wrong. So you have to put in what is wrong about these various statements about Ginger Joe's travels. So, pretty much, they are true and false questions, but every question is false. And you have to tell me why it's false, okay? So, number one, Ginger Joe wants to experience life in the most populous country, so he visited the United States. Ginger Joe wants to experience life in the most populous country, so he's going to visit the United States. And Alex got it. The answer is China. China is currently the most populous country. And ditto, you don't have to put true and false. They're all going to be false. It is China. It could be India, probably sometime this year or next year. Yeah, India is going to take over soon. It's not like in the next week, but maybe in the next few months it'll be India. But as of right now, it is China. Wait, am I back? Okay, that was weird. There's a little blip. I hope you're all still here. I'll wait a second, make sure you're all still here before I go to the next one. Hello, hello. Okay, all good. Okay, thanks, Darren. Okay. Ginger Joe wants to explore the capital city in N'Djamena, so he booked a flight for Sudan. Ginger Joe wants to explore the capital city in N'Djamena, so he booked a flight for Sudan. And Alex got it. That is the wrong country. The right country is, of course, Chad. Good job to Alex. The answer is Chad. Chad is where you'll find N'Djamena. Next question. Ginger Joe packed a swimsuit and sunscreen to visit the world's largest national park in Australia. Tell me what's wrong about that statement. Ginger Joe packed a swimsuit and sunscreen to visit the world's largest national park in Australia. It's not in the US. It's not Siberia. I guess it is technically a desert. Technically. Ginger Joe's visiting the world's largest national park in Australia. Alex got it. The answer is Greenland. Greenland is, but at least it's not shutting down, so there's that. But yes, the world's largest national park is in Greenland, not Australia. Though Australia does have an absurd amount of national parks. Gareth says that the Chinese intelligence services is entering the chat. No, obviously not. Gareth is a little silly. Yeah, Alex, I like to repeat questions just to make sure you're all paying attention and learn. Okay, sorry about the blips, but I'm doing my best. There's nothing I can do about those. Next question. And there's two answers I'll accept for this one. Ginger Joe can't wait to fly into Paris, so he made sure his final destination was at Saint-Exupéry Airport. Ginger Joe can't wait to fly into Paris, so he made sure his final destination was Saint-Exupéry Airport. Tell me what's wrong about that statement. And Emro got it. Charles de Gaulle would be the correct airport to fly into, or Orly, but Charles de Gaulle's the main one. Good job to Emro for getting it first. The answer is Charles de Gaulle. Yeah, Saint-Exupéry is in Lyon, not Paris. All right, next question. In order to enjoy his trip to Brazil a little more, Ginger Joe took some Spanish classes. In order to enjoy his trip to Brazil a little more, Ginger Joe took some Spanish classes, and Alex got it. Portuguese is the correct language you need to know for visiting Brazil. It is Portuguese, not Spanish. Good job to Alex. Next question. Ginger Joe knows he has arrived in Canada when he sees a flag with an oak leaf on it. Ginger Joe knows he has arrived in Canada when he sees a flag with an oak leaf on it. And Dr. Pickle got it first. It's a maple leaf. Good job to Dr. Pickle for getting it first. The answer is a maple. Maple, maple leaf. Here's an easy one. Ginger Joe's going to sail across the world's largest ocean, so he's preparing the perfect boat for an Atlantic voyage. Ginger Joe is going to sail across the world's largest ocean, so he's preparing the perfect boat for an Atlantic voyage. And Lionheart got it first. It is the Pacific Ocean. That's the largest ocean. Good job to Lionheart. The answer is the Pacific Ocean. These top 10 trivia things. There's many correct answers. You try to get them all. Yeah, true, bodacious. It's just hard to do in this kind of situation. Ginger Joe is struggling. That's true, Dr. Pickle. Next question. Ginger Joe is preparing to sail down the Congo River in order to explore the world's largest rainforest. Ginger Joe is preparing to sail down the Congo River in order to explore the world's largest rainforest. And Alex got it first. The Amazon is the world's largest rainforest, not the Congo. Good job to Alex. The answer is the Amazon. Next question. Let's see who gets this one. This one might be a little tricky. Ginger Joe can't wait. I know Ditto isn't complicated. Ginger Joe can't wait to visit the Great Pyramid of Giza to see the tomb of Cleopatra. Ginger Joe can't wait to visit the Great Pyramid of Giza to see the tomb of Cleopatra. It's not Tutankhamun, it's Khufu. Good job to Alex. The answer is Pharaoh Khufu's tomb is the Great Pyramid of Giza. It's Pharaoh Khufu, Khufu. Not Cleopatra. It is Khufu. King Tut is in the Valley of the Kings, by the way. Next question. Ginger Joe loves to visit Mumbai, the capital of India. Ginger Joe loves to visit Mumbai, the capital of India. And Alex got it. New Delhi is the answer. New Delhi is the capital of India, not Mumbai. That one's kind of easy. Like I said, these took me a long time to write, and I feel like they came out too easy. But anyway, next question. Next statement. Ginger Joe is so excited to drive down the Pan American Highway because it goes straight from Alaska to Argentina. Can you tell me what's wrong about that statement? I'll give that to Dr. Pickle. There's a gap. It does not go straight from Alaska to Argentina. There is the Darien Gap in Panama. Yeah, good job. No crossing Panama. There's a big rainforest on the border of Panama and Colombia. So you can't drive straight from Alaska to Argentina. Which, on one hand, you're like, bummer. But on the other hand, it's a massive forest. So they're not about to plow through a huge forest just to make a cool road. Not to mention drug cartels. Make it a lot easier for them. So, moving on. This one's phrased a little differently. At least the answer is going to be phrased a little differently. Ginger Joe's favorite EU country to visit is Switzerland. Ginger Joe's favorite EU country to visit is Switzerland. What's wrong with that statement? And a squirrel got it. It is not a member of the EU. Good job to a squirrel. Switzerland is not in the EU. Very, very good. All right. This one's a little long. Ginger Joe saves up a lot of foreign currency from his travels. He currently has a lot of lira, so he's planning a trip to Sweden to spend it all. Ginger Joe currently has a lot of lira, so he's planning a trip to Sweden to spend it all. And Dan got one of the possible answers. Lionheart got the other. Turkey is the place where they use lira. And in Sweden, they use the krona. Exactly. Yeah. Good job. I wrote that one a little weird, but yes, the answer can either be the krona or turkey. But moving on. Next question. Ginger Joe loves to explore Madagascar because it's the world's largest island. Ginger Joe loves to explore Madagascar because it's the world's largest island. Yep, Ditto got it. It is Greenland. Yes, good job to Ditto. It is Greenland is the world's largest island, not Madagascar. It's Greenland. It's okay, Darren, don't worry. Next question, and there's a lot of ways you can phrase your answers. Ginger Joe's favorite New York City borough to visit is Albany. Ginger Joe's favorite New York City borough to visit is Albany. Is it the Bronx? Well, I'm going to give that to Ditto. Albany is not a borough. It is the capital of New York. It's not in New York City. It is just the capital of New York State. So Ditto gets that one. Albany is not in New York City, but it is in New York State, not in New York City. That was really weird, but anyway. Next question. Ginger Joe was so excited to visit Tuvalu because it's the smallest independent republic. Ginger Joe is so excited to visit Tuvalu because it's the smallest independent republic. And Alex got it. It's Nauru. Good job to Alex. The answer is Nauru. The Vatican is just the smallest country, but it's not an independent republic. So Nauru is the smallest independent republic. Next question. Ginger Joe couldn't figure out which hotel to stay in while visiting Macau, since it has the most hotel rooms of any city. Ginger Joe couldn't figure out which hotel to stay in while visiting Macau, since it has the most hotel rooms of any city. Yeah, I heard the Pope has a respiratory infection. I'm not sure if I remember that correctly, but he is feeling under the weather. No one's got it yet. Basically, this is saying Macau has the most hotel rooms of any city. Dan got it. Las Vegas has the most hotel rooms of any city. Good job to Dan. Las Vegas has the most hotel rooms, not Macau. Next question. Ginger Joe had a great time this spring visiting Tokyo to see the Plum Blossom Festival. Ginger Joe had a great time this spring visiting Tokyo to see the Plum Blossom Festival. Ditto got it first. It's cherry blossoms. Good job to Ditto. The answer is cherry blossoms, not plum blossoms. And last question in this category. Ginger Joe saw so many polar bears in Antarctica. Ginger Joe saw so many polar bears in Antarctica. 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 Ginger Joe saw so many polar bears in Antarctica. Give that to Dr. Pickle. It's the Arctic where you find polar bears. The Arctic is the one I'm looking for. But he did probably see a lot of penguins in Antarctica, not polar bears. All right. What do you think of that? Because like I said, that was really hard for me to make, and I feel like all the answers came out super easy. So I'm not sure if I'm going to return to that one anytime soon, but maybe I can. Thanks, Marcus. All right, let's see where we left off from this book. China. I don't think we did that one. We did do. You're welcome, Dan. Okay. Yeah, remember I did a poll for the last ones. So we're going to pick up where we left off. Yep. Okay. So our first quiz is going to be about South Asia. So all these questions in my Lonely Planet Ultimate Travel Quiz book, number 2. Yeah, ditto, exactly. I know it was hard to try to phrase questions to have one answer, and sometimes I just couldn't. But yeah, it's a weird one. Don't think I'll go back to it anytime soon. All these questions will be about South Asia. So first question, what is the capital of Pakistan? What is the capital of Pakistan? Pakistan. What's the capital of Pakistan? It is no longer Karachi. It used to be. It's no longer Karachi. It is Islamabad. Good job to Alex. The answer is Islamabad. I'm slouching again. It gets really comfortable. I'm going to sit up a bit. The answer is Islamabad. It used to be Karachi. It is no longer. It is Islamabad. Next question. Which Hindu festival is also known as the Festival of Spring or the Festival of Colors? Which Hindu festival is also known as the Festival of Spring or the Festival of Colors? Hindu festival. Hindu. Which Hindu festival is known as the Festival of Spring or the Festival of Colors? It was not too long ago. Wasn't it like 2-3 weeks ago? Alex got it. It is Holi. Congrats to Alex. The answer is Holi. Holi. It's called Holi. Holi. Next question. What is the national tree of India? What is the national tree of India? Kind of a tricky one. What's the national tree of India? Not a bonsai or acacia. It is kind of a big old leafy tree, though. This over here, I'm afraid I'm going to knock it over. What's the national tree of India? And Alex got it. It's the banyan tree. Good job to Alex. The answer is the banyan tree, which I think is the same thing as the Bodhi tree, if I'm not mistaken. I think so. Moving on. This one has 2 answers, so please give me both. What are the 2 main religions of Nepal? What are the 2 main religions of Nepal? Nepal. There are 2 big religions practiced in Nepal. Can you tell me both of them? 2 main religions of Nepal. And Alex got it. It is Hinduism and Buddhism. Good job to Alex. The answer is Buddhism and Hinduism. Buddhism and Hinduism. Next question. The highest mountain in the world, Mount Everest, is called Sagarmatha in Sanskrit and Nepali, which translates to what? What does Sagarmatha mean in English? Sagarmatha is what they call Mount Everest in Sanskrit and Nepali. What does it translate to? Sagarmatha. Not mountain of snow. Think more transcendent. Think more religious. Think like very deep. It doesn't have to do with the weather. I'd say that. Close, ditto. Think about where the gods would live. The peak of blank. The peak of blank. That the mountain is so high it would touch this place. And Ditto got it. It's the peak of heaven. Good job to Ditto. The answer is the peak of heaven. The peak of heaven. The peak of heaven. That one's too difficult. All right, Which Pakistani activist won the Nobel Peace Prize in 2014? Which Pakistani activist won the Nobel Peace Prize in 2014? And Lionheart got it. It is Malala Yousafzai. Good job to Lionheart. The answer is Malala Yousafzai. Next question. What is the national animal of Bangladesh? What is the national animal of Bangladesh? Bangladesh. 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 What's the national animal of Bangladesh? Aaron got it. It is a tiger. And Alex got Bengal tiger correct. The answer is a tiger. Good job to Aaron for getting it first. It is the Bengal tiger. I'm going to save a tricky one for last. Next question. What is the commercial capital of Sri Lanka? Not the political center, but just the commercial capital of Sri Lanka. Because Sri Lanka is one of those countries that technically has like two capitals, you know. So what is the commercial capital of Sri Lanka? What's the commercial capital of Sri Lanka? Pardon me. I tried to push it in. What's the commercial capital of Sri Lanka? I'll give that to Lionheart. It's Colombo. Good job to Lionheart. The answer is Colombo. Colombo. There you go. Colombo. That looks like an attack of the autocorrect right there. But yes. Colombo. Next question. Located in Pakistan, what is the world's second highest mountain? Located in Pakistan, what is the world's second highest mountain? The second highest mountain. And Dr. Pickle got it first. It is K2. Good job to Dr. Pickle. The answer is K2. K2. This next question has two answers, so please put both in one chat. It says, which two countries border Bangladesh? Which two countries border Bangladesh? Not Star Wars. That Dan gets that one. It's India and Myanmar. Sorry, I was reading through all your answers. Good job to Dan. The answer is India and Myanmar border Bangladesh. India and Myanmar. Good job, Dan. Next question. What is the name of the square in the heart of historic Kathmandu that is surrounded by palaces and temples? What's the name of the square in the heart of historic Kathmandu that's surrounded by palaces and temples? Definitely not the Taj Mahal, Lionheart. It's a bit too far off. There, Alex got it. It's Durbar Square. Good job to Alex. The answer is Durbar Square. Durbar Square. Next question. What is the longest and largest river in Pakistan? This category should have been like the Indian subcontinent, not South Asia, because I think South Asia, you think like Vietnam and Thailand and all that. This is all about like Indian subcontinent, but oh well. What's the longest and largest river in Pakistan? Okay. And Alex got it. It is the Indus. Good job to Alex. The answer is the Indus River. The Indus River. Next question. What is Sri Lanka's currency? What kind of currency does Sri Lanka use? What is Sri Lanka's currency? Currency. Sri Lanka's currency. And Kier got it. It is the rupee. It's the Sri Lankan rupee. Good job to Kier. If I remember, that's how you pronounce your name. It is the Sri Lankan rupee. And I'm going to throw this hard one at you. It says Gangkhar Punsum, a mountain in Bhutan, is known for what? Good night, Darren. Have a good sleep. Have a great day at work in the morning. And you are very welcome. You as well. Take care. And hopefully I'll see you next week. So let's see how I can rephrase this one for you guys. Gangkhar Punsum is hello, opossums and ospreys. Ooh, Alex, good job. It is the highest unclimbed mountain. Good job too, Alex. I was trying to think of how to rephrase that to make that easier. A horizontal path. I'm sure the mountain climbers would wish to know. Gangkhar Punsum in Bhutan is the world's highest unclimbed mountain. And that's not because it's challenging, it's just because it's a very sacred, holy place, and they don't allow people up on it. So it's the world's highest unclimbed mountain. All right. This next category is about the UK. I know a lot of you here are in the UK. Sadly, Darren just had to leave. Pigeon's back. Awesome. This next quiz is all about the United Kingdom. Let's see how you guys do. Is anyone here from the UK right now? Benedict is here. Perfect. All right. Oh, I'm sorry, Lionheart. I didn't know they were putting ads in this. I'm pretty sure there's a thing I click to not put ads in it, but okay. Yeah, Ireland is nearby, but none of these will be about Ireland, Lionheart. It's just the UK. All right, first question. What is the UK's highest mountain? What's the highest mountain in the United Kingdom? Tom and Kier. Sorry, I didn't see your chats. They're also in the UK. So have fun with this one. And Kier got it first. It is Ben Nevis. Good job to Kier for getting it first. The answer is Ben Nevis. Ben Nevis. Next question. What is the UK's longest river? What's the longest river in the United Kingdom? Adjust my seat there. And Kier got this one too. It is the Severn. Good job to Kier. The answer is the Severn. Daryl's here but sleepy. Feel free to relax and sleep, Daryl. Don't feel obligated to answer. Next question. What is the second largest city in the UK? What is the second largest city in the UK? Because we all know London is the first. What's the second? It is Birmingham. Good job to Kier. 3 in a row. The answer is Birmingham. Birmingham. Good job, Kier. All right, I'm going to have to investigate because Dr. Pickle had an ad too. Because I definitely click things that say don't make ads appear because this is ASMR. So I'll have to investigate that. Thanks for letting me know, guys. Opossums and Ospreys likes the mammal facts video. That's good because I had a lot of fun filming that. I like those videos. I'm glad you enjoyed them. Next question. So just so you know, I'm not, sorry, Alex, I'm not putting in ads. That's not me. That's YouTube. I will investigate and make sure that that doesn't happen anymore. So I don't think there's anything I can do about it now, unfortunately. So my apologies if that disrupts your ASMR. You always can add, yeah, see, Dr. Pickle, that's fine. Add at the start, perfect. But I don't allow ads anywhere else. So that's really bothering me. So my apologies, guys. I'm sorry, Leonard. Yeah, that happens. Getting one at the start is what's supposed to happen. But next question. Where was I? Okay. Ooh, that one's weirdly phrased. I'm gonna skip that. How about this? Which British author is believed to be the best-selling female author of all time? And think a little harder about it. It's not the obvious one. Which British author is believed to be the best-selling female author of all time? It is not this person because TERFs are not allowed on my channel. So I wouldn't ask that if that was the answer. Aaron got it. It is Agatha Christie. Good job to Aaron. The answer is Agatha Christie. Agatha Christie. Agatha Christie. Next question. In which English county can you find the ancient Neolithic stone circle of Stonehenge? In which English county can you find the ancient Neolithic stone circle of Stonehenge? And Benedict got it. It is in Wiltshire. Good job to Benedict. The answer is Wiltshire. Thank you, Marcus. The answer is Wiltshire. I just found the other day I was cleaning my closet and I found my pictures at Stonehenge in Avebury. If I ever show them on here, I have to figure out something because I have pictures with friends who I'm pretty sure don't want their faces on my channel. So, but yeah, someday I'll figure out how to show you guys pictures of me around Europe. Next question. The Welsh flag features a dragon at its center. What color is it? What color is the dragon on the Welsh flag? And Kier got it first. It is red. Good job to Kier and everyone else. The answer is red. That's an easy one. This one's kind of easy too. Next question. What is the name of the natural feature on the coast of Northern Ireland featuring 40,000 interlinking hexagonal basalt columns? Not Dover, Northern Ireland. And Lionheart got it first. It's the Giant's Causeway. Good job to Lionheart for getting it first. The answer is the Giant's Causeway. The Giant's Causeway. Next question. Daryl, no. Don't worry, Daryl. The Black Country, so named because of the soot that used to fill the air during the Industrial Revolution, is a region in which part of the UK? So in what part of the UK can you find the Black Country? The Black Country. Kind of like what region? I'll give that to Kier. It's the Midlands. Good job to Kier. The answer is the Midlands in England. Next question. What prime minister was in power during the Falklands War of 1982? What, the middle bit? Yeah, the Midlands. What prime minister was in power during the Falklands War? And Lionheart got it first. It is Margaret Thatcher. Good job to Lionheart. The answer is Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher. Next question. Don't worry, Opossums. We'll get to a category soon that you'll know all about, I'm sure, at some point. In which English city is the TV series Peaky Blinders set? Hey, Kimchi's here. Yeah. She was a pretty horrendous person. Tom agrees. Where is Peaky Blinders set? In what city? Peaky Blinders. It is in Birmingham. Good job to Tom for getting it first. The answer is Birmingham. All right, these next two questions are years. So let's see how you do. I figure if we have enough like Brits here, you guys will get this one. What year was Queen Elizabeth II born? In what year was Queen Elizabeth II born? What year was she born? Queen Elizabeth II. And Lionheart got it. It's 1926. Good job to Lionheart. It is 1926. And the next question says, what year did she ascend to the throne? So what year did Queen Elizabeth II become Queen Elizabeth II? She's a Taurus. Good for her, at least then. And Lionheart got that one also. It's 1952. Good job to Lionheart. The answer is 1952 was the year she was crowned queen. Oh no, Kenji. It's been like 1601. I think that was the year she passed. Queen Elizabeth I died in 1601. I think. I'm not positive, but anyway. Next question. A traditional Scottish item. What is a sporran? What is a sporran? That's something that Scottish people, at least men, would utilize. A sporran. A sporran. Yeah, 1601. I'm pretty sure was the year Queen Elizabeth I died. Ditto, you gotta be specific. You can't just throw out random Scottish things. I'm gonna give that to Tom. It is a bag or a pouch, is what it has here. It's that thing that they wear in front of kilts that's like brown. It's a big old bag on the front of their kilts. That's a sporran. All right, and then where'd it go? That one hard one. Okay. Let's see if you guys can get this one. The Norfolk Broads in the east of England are characterized by what sort of landscape? Good luck. It's a true geography question. It's getting weirdly dark because it's snowing outside. Oh, it stopped snowing. Sad. That's a little brighter. The Norfolk Broads. And I'll give that to Tom. Wetlands. I'll accept it. It says inland waterways. Canals, probably closer. Marsh. But yeah, it's wet, basically. It is watery. Good night, Dan. Thank you so much for participating. You're awesome. And hopefully I'll see you next week for trivia. All right. I definitely answered. I did that one. Didn't I do this quiz? Daryl gets that one. Yeah, they are like canals, basically. Hey, Ashna, welcome. I don't think I did this quiz. Okay, I'm going to do it anyway. This next quiz is all about World Heritage Sites. One of my favorite things. Yeah, exactly, Daryl. Like you all got that one. This next one's going to be about UNESCO World Heritage Sites. One of my favorite things. I was just reading the next place we're going to go to. I won't spoil it. I was reading all about their UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's pretty cool. But anyway, in what city are UNESCO's headquarters? If you don't know, UNESCO stands for the United Nations Educational... I just blanked. Wow, I just blanked. Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization. There we go. Alex got it. It is in Paris. Good job to Alex. The answer is Paris. It's the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization. And they're headquartered in Paris. Next question. Which World Heritage Site is considered by some experts to be the oldest continuously occupied city in the world? Which World Heritage Site is considered by some experts to be the oldest continuously occupied city in the world? Hey, Kick Rocks, welcome. Older than Baghdad, Rome, and Cusco. A little bit older than Baghdad. Aleppo is the other one that they debate. But I guess Aleppo isn't a World Heritage Site, maybe. But the other city is near Aleppo. Older than Jerusalem. Older than Paris. It's Damascus. Good job to Ashna. The answer is Damascus. Is the believed to be, it's either Damascus or Aleppo, the oldest continuously occupied city in the world. All right, next question. What country has the greatest number of World Heritage Sites? I think they have 54 if I remember correctly. What country has the greatest number of World Heritage Sites? And Dr. Pickle got it. It is Italy. Good job to Dr. Pickle. The answer is Italy. Italy, Italy. It is Italy. I believe they have 54. Next question. What country has the largest area given over to World Heritage Sites? So, by area, which country has? Yeah, it came up, I think, last week in trivia. That's why I was like, did I do this one? Because I saw that question. So, which country is given the largest area to UNESCO? And Tom got it. It's the USA. Good job to Tom. The answer is the United States. Like, there's more World Heritage territory in the USA because it's just big. I saw that ditto. I got a little news alert right before this stream that said they're considering making Italian food it's not a World Heritage site because they have it's called intangible culture. They just added the tango to it. So and they added baguettes to it recently. So Italian food might be on that list, which perfect. Next question. Ooh, which flamenco also interesting? A couple years back. Yeah, they know they just added the tango, I think, a few months ago. Which British city was stripped of its World Heritage status in 2021? Hey, Art Tub, thank you. That is so kind of you. I love that sticker. It's very adorable. I appreciate the super chat so much, Art Tub. I saw the one you left on my roleplay video. You always make my day. Thank you so much, Art Tub. I appreciate that more than you know. Thank you so much. But which city in Britain had its World Heritage status stripped away from it? Definitely not London. Yes, the Korean alphabet's there too. And Tom got it. It is Liverpool. Good job to Tom. The answer is Liverpool. Liverpool. I guess the shoreline was yeah, of course, Art Tub anytime. The shoreline of Liverpool was a World Heritage Site, and I guess they've done like renovations to it, and so they took it off the list because they damaged or removed a lot of the cultural aspects of it. The next question is how many sites have been stripped of World Heritage status, and it's 3. And I know there's Liverpool. I know the Oryx Sanctuary in Oman, the UAE, Oman, I think. Yeah, Oman lost theirs because there's a ton of oryx now. So anyway, yeah, it's too bad about it, Tom, right? That they completely redid that whole historic area. Marcus is gonna go make dinner. Have a great dinner, Marcus. I know I'll see you next week. You're always here, and I can't wait to see you again. Have a great dinner, Marcus. All right, next question. What's the world's least populous city that's listed as a World Heritage Site? If it's damaged by natural causes or war, then it's listed as a site in danger. And that they add extra precautions to it. I know they just added Odessa in Ukraine to the heritage list so that they can frantically work to keep it from being bombed. And Ditto got this one. It's the Vatican. Good job to Ditto. The answer to that question was the Vatican. The Vatican. Yeah, there's quite a few sites that are listed in danger. And they just added 3 new sites and automatically put them on the danger list in order to preserve them. And Odessa is one of them. Next question. What World Heritage Site occupies a tidal island off the coast of Normandy, France? Yeah, exactly, Emerald. They would do that as well. Yes, Slava Ukraini, by the way. Exactly. Yeah, ISIS would do that. They deliberately destroyed some of them, and the Taliban destroyed a beautiful site in Afghanistan. So ancient. It's so sad. But Benedict got that one. It's Mont Saint Michel. Good job, Benedict. The answer is Mont Saint Michel. Mont Saint Michel. Next question. The U.S. Declaration of Independence was signed in what World Heritage Site? The U.S. Declaration of Independence was signed where? Which is a World Heritage Site. Where did they sign the Declaration of Independence for the United States? Forming the United States, essentially. It was not at the Capitol. It's one of those names you don't have to think about too hard. Close, Ditto. It is in Philadelphia. Yeah, exactly, Daryl. There you go. Ditto got it. It's Independence Hall is its name. Good job to Ditto. The answer is Independence Hall in Philadelphia. Was that the first presidential residence? I don't know. I've never been to Philadelphia. My brother-in-law has. My brother-in-law got bit by the travel bug one day a few years ago, and he just went to Philadelphia because that was the farthest he could go by train. So he got to see all the sites. Yeah, 3 sites were completely delisted. Dr. Pickle, if you can tell me what the third one is, because I know it was the one in Oman, it was Liverpool, and then there was one other, but I don't remember what it was. Next question. Which World Heritage Cathedral remained standing despite receiving 14 direct hits by aerial bombs in the Second World War? Which World Heritage Cathedral remained standing even though it had 14 direct hits by aerial bombers during the Second World War? I don't think France was bombed. It's not St. Paul's. That would have been my guess, Benedict, but I think St. Paul's was hit, but I don't think it was hit 14 times. But it's not in Britain. It's not in Britain. Paris was abandoned, yeah. They did not need to bomb Paris. Lionheart's back. All right. The question is, think famous cathedrals, guys. Which World Heritage Cathedral remained standing despite receiving 14 direct hits by aerial bombs in the Second World War? It is a German one, Benedict. That is correct. There's quite a few very famous German cathedrals, but this one's the biggest one. Not Aachen. Is it a basilica? I'm not sure. Not Bonn, not Lourdes. I don't think it's a basilica, Ditto. I'm not sure. I've never been to Germany. It's the big one. I think it's the biggest cathedral in the world. There we go. Emro got it. It is Cologne. Good job to Emro. The answer is Cologne. At least it's the biggest in Germany. It was Cologne. Cologne. All right, a much easier one. The Vatican was not bombed. The Italians had a deal with the Pope to leave the Vatican. The Vatican was not bombed, but the Rome was. I'm trying to remember the story. Rome was bombed, so the Pope left the Vatican on foot and walked around to help people with the rubble and all of that. But fascist Italy and the Vatican had a deal. I would love to be a geography teacher, Benham. That would be awesome. I'm kind of everyone's geography teacher on YouTube, so anyway, Daryl's been there. Anyway, next question. This one is much easier. The ruins of the ancient city of Troy are in which country? Where would you find, in what country, the ruins of Troy? As in the Trojan War, Helen of Troy, all of that. And Tom got it first. The answer is Turkey. Good job to Tom. The answer is Turkey. It's on the coast of Turkey. Next question. Which South American archipelago has been awarded World Heritage status in honor of its diverse ecosystem? Which South American archipelago was awarded World Heritage status in honor of its diverse ecosystem? And Tom got it. It's the Galapagos. Good job to Tom for getting it first. The answer is the Galapagos. Galapagos. And last question in this category, and it's one that makes me really happy because it's about one of my favorite movies. The island of Skellig Michael off the coast of Ireland is featured in what movie series? The island of Skellig Michael off the coast of Ireland is featured in what movie series? And Lionheart got it. It is from Star Wars. Yes, they filmed a lot of The Last Jedi at Skellig Michael. The answer is Star Wars. Ray's Island. Well, it was Luke's island. Ray visited Luke there on the island. All right, this next category is called Cities of Italy. So all of these questions will be about cities in Italy. Italy. First question, and kind of an easy one. How many hills was the city of Rome built? Oh, the first Star Wars trilogy is my favorite. And Emerald got it right off the bat. It is 7. Good job to Emerald. The answer is 7. All right, Dresden Elbe Valley was the third. I see. Interesting. That's right. I remember. Anyway, Lionheart's friend's uncle in secondary school was an extra in Saving Private Ryan. Ashna's first name is actually Leia. That's amazing. Leia's. And Lionheart likes Max Rebo. I went through like a Max Rebo obsession as a child. He's so cool. But my favorite has always been Boba Fett. Since I was like 5 years old, I've been a huge Boba Fett fan. He's my favorite. The show was terrible though, but I hated it. Next question. At the heart of every Roman city, what was the Forum? Lando, yes. Lando Calrissian is an incredible character. Daryl's never seen Star Wars. Oh gosh. One of my favorite movies. Yeah. What is a forum? It wasn't exactly a government building. You could meet there without government business. It was just kind of a meeting spot. I guess I'll give that to Alex. It was a main plaza, sure. A public square is what they have. It's just like the main center of the town where everybody meets. Hey, Rian, our questions right now are about cities of Italy. All about cities of Italy. Let's move on. Next question says, the Renaissance artists Leonardo da Vinci and Botticelli were born in or in the outskirts of which city? Where were Leonardo da Vinci and Botticelli born? In which city? And Ashna got it. It is Florence. Good job to Ashna. The answer is Florence. Florence. Very, very famous for its art scene back during the Renaissance. Next question. The city of Bologna is home to the world's oldest what? Hey, Sharpion is here. Welcome. Ashna's been there. Oh, I would love to go to Florence so much. Bologna is home to the world's oldest what? The world's oldest what? It's a type of building. I'll give you that. And Alex got it. University is the answer. Congrats to Alex for getting it right off the bat. The answer is university. University. Next question. In what northern Italian city is William Shakespeare's play Romeo and Juliet set? Good night, Tom. Have a good sleep. I know it's very, very late over there, your time, but have a very good sleep. And Ashna got it. It's Verona. Good job, too. Now the answer is Fair Verona, where we lay our tail. It's Verona. Next question. You guys are so lucky going to Italy, but you guys live a lot closer to Italy than I do. Or really are seen. You're right, Ashna. You are correct. I'm a fake fan, apparently. Next question. Which Italian food staple did Naples give to the world? What Italian food staple was pretty much invented in Naples? Naples. Not pasta. Pretty sure pasta comes from all over Italy. Volatile got it. It is pizza. Good job to volatile patients for that one. The answer is pizza. It was invented in Naples. Pizza. Next question. Milan is the capital of which Italian region? Milan is the capital of which Italian region? Milan is the capital of which Italian region? Milan, it's not Bergamo. It is Lombardy. Good job to Leah. The answer is Lombardy. Good job, Leah. It is Lombardy. Next question. What is the name of the banking family that came to dominate the political life of Florence during the Renaissance? So pretty much what was the most influential family in Florence during the Renaissance? They pretty much ran the city, and Ashna got it. It's the Medicis. Good job to Ashna. The answer is the Medicis. I need to crack my knuckles. I'm sorry if it bothers you. My hands are really stiff. Next question. In which city was explorer Christopher Columbus born in 1451? Now I gotta crack the other hand. I know, Ashna is her. Good job, Ashna. They did kick out Galileo. In which city was Christopher Columbus born in 1451? Remember, this is cities of Italy. He was Italian. He wasn't Portuguese. What city was Christopher Columbus born? Like, think of like one of the 10 major cities of Italy. Yes, it's a big city. What city was Christopher Columbus born in? I'll give that to Alex. It's Genoa. Good job to Alex. The answer is Genoa. No, Ashna, doesn't hurt to put it in Catalan. It might be close to the English word. You never know. I know if you were here, they put the Finnish word a lot of the times. Bye, Ditto. I'll see you next week. Have a great rest of your week, Ditto, and I'll see you then. Yeah, to be honest, I might wrap this up early in about like 20 to 30 minutes or so because it's kind of a long story. We have plans tonight here in my house, so yeah, we'll see how it goes though. You guys got to convince me to stay. Pretty much. Next question. By population, what is the largest city in Sicily? Yeah, for sure, Ashna. What's the largest city in Sicily? Genoa is how you spell it in Romanian. Well, in English, it's Genoa. And in English, we mispronounce all the Italian things. So Genoa is its name in English. So I don't know what it is in Italian. Leah got this one. It's Palermo. Good job to Leah. The answer is Palermo. It's the largest city in Sicily. Yeah, Genoa. Thanks. Oh no, ma'am. I appreciate that. I have had a good day actually. I had a really nice day so far. You guys are making it, as always, you guys are making it better. When I'm done with my streams, my face hurts so bad because I've been smiling for like 2 hours straight. And my face is just so sore every single time. I already feel it. You guys are the best. Next question. What river flows through Rome? What river flows through Rome? The big river in Rome. What is it called? At least in whatever language you guys speak. Benedict got it. It's the Tiber. Good Good job to Benedict. The answer is the Tiber River. The Tiber River. The Tiber River. Yeah, like, since this is an English stream, since I only really speak English fluently, if you don't know it in English, you can always put it in your language. And if it's close enough to the English word, I'll count it, but yeah, just put it. It's kind of fun to see all the different languages you guys speak. Anyway, next question. What was the first capital of the newly united Italy in 1861? What was the first capital of Italy back when it reunified in 1861? What was Italy's first capital? Capital. Not Milan. It's where the prince at the time was from. I can't really say much more than that without giving it away. Not Ravenna, not Verona, not Naples. Again, just like there's like 10 big cities in Italy. You can just throw them out and see what sticks. Yeah, it's where the reigning monarch was from at the time. Daryl got it. It's Turin. Good job, Daryl. The answer is Turin. I thought Daryl was asleep. Daryl woke up to answer Turin. The answer is Turin. It's the first capital of Italy. Yeah, Lionheart. Irish is such a cool language. It's so neat. Definitely try to learn it. Next question. Sorry, Daryl. I thought you weren't here anymore. That was the main surprise. What is the name of the 1960 film directed by Federico Fellini that features a famous scene in which Anita Ekberg and Marcello Mastroianni cavort in Rome's Trevi Fountain? So, what film from the 60s do they play in the Trevi Fountain? Who knows what it's called? It has an Italian title because it's a Federico Fellini film. Not The Italian Job. It's more of like Italian Job's a fun like car chase movie. That's what I think of when I think of Italian Job. The title is an Italian phrase, even one that we say in English here in America. It's an Italian phrase. 1960 Fellini film. It's a famous scene where they jump into the Trevi Fountain in Rome. And Alex got it. It's La Dolce Vita. Good job to Alex. The answer is La Dolce Vita. La Dolce Vita. Hey, Hasanuchi, you're welcome. Next question. If you wanted to see Leonardo da Vinci's The Last Supper, what Italian city would you need to visit? What Italian city can you see Leonardo da Vinci's The Last Supper? The Last Supper. Not Florence. Not Arezzo. It's in Milan. Good job to Leah. We have never wrong Leah in the chat right now. Leah's gotten every single one correct that they've answered. The answer is Milan. Milan. All right, I'm going to end that category there because the rest are kind of complicated. Let's see. This next category is volcanoes. All right, here's what we're going to do. Ooh. We're going to do 2 more quizzes because the one after this is a general knowledge. And then I'm going to do a poll for the next 3, and you guys can pick the last category. Has it always been there? He painted it on a cave wall at a monastery. So yeah, you can't move it. It's there forever. Leah's just getting lucky. Leah, you're doing a fantastic job. All right, we're going to do volcanoes, then general knowledge, and then I'm going to run a poll. But once you see the categories, I'm pretty sure I know what you guys are going to pick anyway. But we'll do a poll anyway. So volcanoes. First question. Which country has the largest number of active volcanoes? Can you tell the lighting changing? It's the sunset, I think. Maybe that helps. It's probably bouncing off the curtain, making it blue. It's not Japan or the USA. It is Indonesia. Good job to Emro. The world's most active volcanoes. I'm pretty sure the US has the most volcanoes, period. But the most active volcanoes are in Indonesia. Bye, Alex. Have a great rest of your day. Hopefully, get a little bit more sleep. And yeah, I'll see you next week, Alex. Have a great night. Next question. All right. The names for A'a and Pahoehoe lava are derived from which language? So there's 4 types of lava. 2 of them are called A'a and Pahoehoe. What language do those come from? It is Hawaiian. Good job to Acid Nutria. It comes from Hawaiian. Next question. Ooh, we're gonna look at this place next week. I'm so excited. What's the name of Ethiopia's highly volcanic region famed for its multicolored hot springs? Ashna's doing Hawaiian Duolingo. That's amazing. That's so obscure. But yeah, the place we're going to next has this place in it. Ethiopia's highly volcanic region, famed for its multicolored hot springs. What is that place called? I was literally just researching this before coming to the stream, so that's very exciting. What's the name of Ethiopia's highly volcanic region, famed for its multicolored hot springs? Anyone? Ethiopia's highly volcanic region. Not that. Okay, I'll give you guys a hint. It starts with the letter D as in dog. The letter D, the danger zone. Pretty much. It's a pretty inhospitable place. Some parts, I'm pretty sure this area is home to, if I remember this correctly, the highest recorded temperature in a non-inhabited place because people don't live there. It's a volcanic landscape. You can't live there. But it's the world's highest recorded temperature has been there. Asanutria got it. It's Dalal. Good job to Asanutria. The answer is Dalal. We'll learn all about it next Monday when my video is going to feature Dalal. Next question. What is the local nickname for the Mexican volcano Popocatépetl? What's the nickname of the Mexican volcano Popocatépetl? Just right outside Mexico City. He's right there. I don't think that's not the Cornfield volcano. It's the big one outside Mexico City. Popocatépetl. It's part of the name. Popocatépetl. What do they call? Because Popocatépetl is kind of a mouthful. What's their nickname for it? It's part of the name, I suppose. What's the nickname for the Mexican volcano Popocatépetl? No, it is El blank. I'll give you that. El as in the masculine. El blank. El blank. Popocatépetl. 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 Hey, CF. I'm glad to have you. Ooh, El Diablo's a good guess. It's El Popo. Good job too, Acid Nutria. The answer is El Popo. They call it just El Popo. Next question. Here's an easy one for you guys. In which ocean can you find the 40,000 kilometer line of volcanic activity known as the Ring of Fire? In what ocean can you find the Ring of Fire? And Dr. Pickle got this. It's the Pacific. Good job to Dr. Pickle. The answer is the Pacific Ocean. Told you it's an easy one. All right, this one's a little trickier. Do I ever do flag trivia? Yeah, every once in a while I do flag trivia. My last one was about flags with birds on it, and people thought it was too hard. You did get it right, Acid Nutria. It's just everyone else got it right too. All right. Phone. Hold on. It's a Polynesian word. Fonua Fo'o, an island that periodically disappears and reappears due to the activity of a submarine volcano, lies off the coast of which island nation? Right, I'm sorry, Ashna. It's just everyone types in it at the same time, so it just comes in whatever order it is. So again, the island is called Fonuafo'o. What island nation is it off the coast of? Dr. Pickle got it. It is Tonga. Good job to Dr. Pickle. This island is off the coast of Tonga. Tonga. Next question. What is the definition of a dormant volcano? What is a dormant volcano? A dormant volcano. A dormant volcano. And Lionheart got it. It's inactive. Yes. It will not erupt, basically. Hasn't erupted. And the book says it has not erupted in human recorded history. So dormant means not so much that it'll never erupt again, but it's most likely never gonna erupt again. All right, here comes the challenge. Are you ready? What was the Icelandic volcano that blew enormous amounts of ash into the air in 2010, causing flight disruption around the world? Good luck. Good luck. That's cool, Daryl. Hey, Old Style, welcome. That's true, Dr. Pickle. What's the name of that Icelandic volcano in 2010 that spewed ash all over Europe? What would happen if Yellowstone went kaboom? I'm trying to remember. I was watching a video about the actual science behind it. And I think that it's not going to go kaboom anytime soon, and that there are actually larger supervolcanoes around the world that are more likely to erupt. And Dr. Pickle got it. It's Eyjafjallajökull. Good job, Dr. Pickle. I think that's pretty close to the actual spelling. Eyjafjallajökull is the answer. As a Nutri got it first. You spelled it. The one I see you have is Fjarðarskog. The one I'm looking for is Eyjafjallajökull. Maybe, because I don't see your chat on there, and I'm on live chat. I made sure of it. So, sorry, Acid Nutria, but yeah. That's true, yeah. Anyway, moving on. Italy has 3 active volcanoes: Vesuvius, Etna, and what other? Located on an island just north of Sicily. So out of Italy's 3 active volcanoes, they are Vesuvius, Etna, and what is the third? It is Stromboli. Good job to Acid Nutria. That one came through. The answer is Stromboli is the third. Very, very active volcano. Next question. Some people believe the dormant volcano Mount Ararat in Turkey to be the final resting place of what object from the Bible? Some people believe the dormant volcano Mount Ararat in Turkey is the final resting place of Noah's Ark? Good job to Acid Nutria. The answer is Noah's Ark. And last question in the volcanoes category. The world's tallest mountain, if measured from the seabed, Mauna Kea's name means what? So, what does Mauna Kea translate to? Mauna Kea. Mauna Kea, yeah, the name. You answered too fast, didn't you? What does Mauna Kea translate to? Mauna Kea. That it is blank mountain because Mana means mountain. It's not big. It is white mountain. Good job to Acid Nutria. The answer is white mountain. White mountain. Because there's snow on top of it. Isn't that cool? All right. We have a general knowledge category. Don't worry, Acid Nutria. It's okay. General knowledge. So this is just random. First one. In what country can you visit the Chocolate Hills, a range of rolling peaks topped with grass that turns brown in the dry season, hence the name? Where would you find the Chocolate Hills? They look like little lumps of chocolate. It's not in Europe, I'll give you that. They're not in Europe. Chocolate Hills, Chocolate Hills, Chocolate Hills. Let me see. It's not in South or North America. It's not in Wonka Land. What country can you visit the Chocolate Hills? And Acid Nutria got it. It's the Philippines. Good job to Acid Nutria. The answer is the Philippines. Philippines, Philippines, Philippines. But where is Ginger Joe from? Ginger Joe is a global citizen. Ginger Joe's not from anywhere. Daryl. Next question. By population, what is the largest city in South America? By population, what's the largest city in South America? And Acid Nutria got it. It's Sao Paulo. Good job to Acid Nutria. The answer is Sao Paulo in Brazil. Next question. The Whitsunday Islands are located just off the mainland of which country? The Whitsunday Islands, Whitsunday Islands, are off the coast of which country? Off the mainland coast. Not New Zealand, but you're pretty close. Not Scotland either. Benedict got it. It is Australia. Good job to Benedict. The answer is Australia. Australia. Next question. Which architect designed New York's Guggenheim Museum? Which very famous architect designed New York's Guggenheim Museum? The Guggenheim. Which very famous architect designed the Guggenheim? And Acid Nutria got it. It's Frank Lloyd Wright. Good job to Acid Nutria. The answer is Frank Lloyd Wright. Frank Lloyd Wright. This next question has 3 answers. Please give me all 3 in one chat. What are the 3 Baltic states? Starting to slouch again. Oh, give them all in one chat, please. There we go. Acid Nutria got it. Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania. Good job to Acid Nutria, who's on a roll. The answer is Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania. Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania. I have to yawn. Making me so sleepy. I'm putting myself out. Okay, next question. Kathmandu is the capital of which country? Kathmandu is the capital of which country? Kathmandu. Not Khartoum. It is Nepal. Good job to Acid Nutria. The answer is Nepal. Nepal, Nepal, Nepal. Okay, might just end it after this category because now I'm getting really sleepy and really hungry for dinner. So I might just end it after this. You guys have to talk me out of it. But we got a bunch more in this category to go. Next question says, in which European country can you find Bohemian Switzerland National Park? In which country can you find the Bohemian Switzerland National Park? And don't fall for it. The Bohemian Switzerland National Park. It is in the Czech Republic. Good job to Acid Nutria. The answer is Czechia, or the Czech Republic. The Czech Republic. Next question. Which or what African country has an avenue of the baobabs? The avenue of the baobabs. In what country would you find the avenue of the baobabs? And Dr. Pickle got it. It's Madagascar. Good job to Dr. Pickle. The answer is Madagascar. I'm going to text my sister real quick and tell her to make dinner. Because now I'm really hungry. I am starving. Please we're having chili dogs for dinner. There we go. Okay. All right. Next question. Ooh, we had this in Ginger Joe trivia. What's the world's largest island? What is the world's largest island? I'm hungry and tired. My apologies. Dr. Pickle got it. It is Greenland. Good job to Dr. Pickle. The answer is Greenland. Greenland. Next question. What are the fairy chimneys of Cappadocia in Turkey? What are fairy chimneys? Fairy chimneys, or in America we call them hoodoos. What are fairy chimneys that you can find in Cappadocia in Turkey? What makes something an island? CF, hold that thought. Jazz got it. It's weathered rock shapes. Good job to Jazz. They are, the book says, unusual rock formations. So an island is a landmass entirely surrounded by water, but does that make the Americas one big island? Does that make all of Europe, Africa, and Asia one big island? It's a great question, right? Because there is a hot debate over whether or not Australia is an island or not. Yeah, exactly. Everything is an island, right? So, I personally, I don't think something can be an island and a continent just because, I don't know. I think Australia/Australasia is part of Oceania as a continent, but I also really don't consider Australia an island because it's freaking massive. There's got to be a limit to the size of an island, right? It's not an easy question to answer. It's a very good question. Don't worry about whether or not that's a dumb question because it's not. It's very debatable. Next question. Do you want to get? Yes, everything's an island. Yeah, who decided Greenland's an island but Australia isn't, right? Australia is an island within Oceania, but then there's people that just consider Australia to be the continent. I consider Australia part of Oceania. And Australasia is Papua New Guinea, Australia, and all the islands associated with Australia, but it's complicated. Yes, exactly. That's how, like, I don't know. I was always taught in school that Australia was the continent. But then as I grew older and taught myself geography, I was like, that can't be right. Because then what about like Fiji and all those other islands? Like, exactly. I hear the food cooking. I'm excited. Next question. The Grand Canyon is in which U.S. state? Exactly. In which U.S. state can you find the Grand Canyon? And Acid Nutria got it. It is Arizona. Good job to Acid Nutria. The answer is Arizona. 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 My goodness. Big dogs upstairs. Next question. So loud. What is the capital of Vietnam? What is the capital of Vietnam? Vietnam. 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 And Acid Nutria got it. It's Hanoi. Good job to Acid Nutria. The answer is Hanoi. 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 Yeah, Dr. Big Dog comes around 6 o'clock or so, apparently, on Wednesdays. So, yeah. Next question. The dish known as dolma, which is popular across the Balkans, Greece, and the Middle East, consists of a savory filling wrapped in what? So, dolma is a food that has a savory filling wrapped in what? And Jazz got it. It's vine leaves. Good job to Jazz. The answer is vine leaves. Vine leaves. Okay. Now my stomach's growling. So, 2 more questions, and then I'm going to go eat dinner because I'm starving and tired. And tonight is movie night in my house. So, we're watching movies all night. We're excited. So, I'm going to go very soon. So, thank you so much to everyone who played along tonight. This was a lot of fun. If you're new here, I do this once a week at the same time, which is 4 p.m. Pacific time in the US. So figure out what that is in your part of the world because it's all over the place, Katie. I'm in Nevada in the US, so I'm on Pacific Standard Time or Pacific Daylight Time now because we just had daylight savings. And be sure to ring that bell down there because I do surprise lives all the time. And you never know. I never know. I go live spur of the moment, 23 p.m. in GMT. There you go. So be sure to ring that bell so you can play along in surprise lives. It's a much smaller crowd than this, so we do a lot more different games, and it's a lot more fun. It's the middle of the night my time. Yeah, exactly, Ashna. It's daylight savings happening all over the place at different times. 7 p.m. Eastern. Very good, Acid Nutria. And yeah, I just posted a new video. It's a whisper video. I don't do a lot of those. Oh, I'm sorry, Jazz. Maybe like remove yourself from the alerts and then redo it. I'm not sure. It's a YouTube thing. So yes, I have a whispered video that just went live, so you can check that out. I know lots of people love the whispers, and I very rarely do them now. So if that's your thing, be sure to check it out. But let's do these last 2 random questions. First one says, there is a statue of the J.M. Barrie character Peter Pan erected by the author in which London park? In which London park can you find a Peter Pan statue? And it is Kensington. Good job to Ashna. The answer is Kensington. Kensington Gardens. It's specifically Kensington Gardens. And the last one. South Africa's Witwatersrand Basin is an underground geological formation that holds the world's largest known reserves of what precious commodity? So it's probably like Witwatersrand in Afrikaans, but in English we say Witwatersrand. My goodness, that's very hard to say. And Katie got this one. It is gold. Good job to Katie. The answer is gold, is what you can find down there in that underground geological formation. All right, so that is it for me tonight. I'm super hungry, getting super tired. Rand is gold. That's true, like the South African rand. That makes sense. Um, so, yes, good night to everyone. Thank you so much for playing along. And I will see you all next week. I'll have more videos out this week. And I think you guys are going to, the one tomorrow is going to be from my, what's it called? The history map by map book I have right by my desk. That's tomorrow's video. I know you guys really enjoy those videos and it's a fun one. So you're very welcome for the trivia, Dr. Pickle. Have a great rest of your night, guys. I'll see you all next week, or maybe for a surprise. We'll see. Have a great night, everyone. There we go. Bye, everyone. Thanks so much. Have a good night. Good night. Good night.